welcome back to today's video. Today I'm actually going to be doing a inspired makeup look all around a music video I saw, I think yesterday. It was Hailee Steinfeld that did a music video. The music video is for like 50 Shades of whatever, I don't know. I was just there for her, to be honest, because I really like her, and I'm usually watching new music videos to see if I can do some inspired looks. I watched the video and I noticed this. First of all, she's gorgeous. Okay, she's gorgeous. But I noticed this gorgeous makeup look that she was wearing. It is just like, it's a really classic look. This winged smoky liner and then a bright red lip. I saw it and I was immediately like, we're doing it. I filmed a tutorial all inspired around this look right here. I absolutely love doing recreations. I think they're so fun. It's kind of fun because you get to turn into that person for like 2 hours, you know? No? Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, let's get started. So first I'm using concealer, and I'm just going to be applying this to my eyelids. I usually always do this, but I do want to include it in the video just in case you've never seen my videos before. So I'm just going to be applying this all over my eyelids and then blending it out with a damp beauty sponge. This will just pick up the excess product. And then of course I am going to set that. I set it immediately before even blending my second eye because I'm just too afraid my concealer is going to crease, because I kind of sometimes make a lot of facial expressions. Now I wasn't thinking, because I was like, I'm going to do eyes first, but then I decided I want to do my foundation. So I'm just going to be mixing 2 foundations and beginning to apply this all over my face. And then I'm just going to go in with that beauty sponge and just blend it out once again. And then I'm going to, of course, apply some concealer. This is a very brightening concealer that I did use. So I applied it underneath my eyes as well as my chin, cupid's bow, and nose, because I found in the video that she had these brightened up areas, so I thought I would just do the same thing. So I'm just going to blend that out with the sponge. I did dampen the sponge because this was a lot of makeup and I needed the excess to be picked up. Now I'm going to set that extremely, like I cannot stand wearing this much makeup, let alone powder. I am packing this on and I hated it, but like it worked for the video. But anyway, I'm just going to be setting everything in place with a powder that I have here. And I am creating a little bit of like an eye shape around my eye. Now I'm going in with bronzer, and a lot of bronzer too. I just really felt that I needed to go for this. So I'm applying a ton of bronzer, and then somehow this little doo-wop went down on my forehead. So I just went back in and blended that out, obviously. Now what I'm going to do is move to contouring. So that was just bronzing. This much makeup on my face just kills me, but you gotta go for it sometimes. So I'm really going to start to contour this face up, okay? So now I'm going to go into some blush. I used 3 different blush shades, absolutely 100% unnecessary. They were all from MAC, but I really just wanted to match this the best I possibly could. So I went into 3 MAC blush shades. No, just pick one. But I'm just going to be applying that. And then right here I want to show you how intense my blush was and just the art of blending. If you blend enough for a long amount of time and be very patient with it, it'll blend out beautifully. So if you're ever trying to do anything in makeup, just take your time with the blending process. Now I'm going to apply some highlighter. This is from The Balm, and just apply this to my cheekbones. I did not go for that blinding highlight today. I know, I'm sorry. I just felt that there were some areas that did need some highlighting. But I mean, let's be honest. I could be doing an all matte makeup look and have to douse my face in highlighter, okay? Now I'm just going to be highlighting like the center of my nose and cupid's bow and stuff like that. Now I'm going to just blend that out with the sponge, tap it in, make it look more natural, and then what I'm going to do is move into the eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using Makeup Geek Creme Brulee. You can use the same bronzer you used on your face. That's totally fine. I just wanted to use eyeshadow. So I'm just going to be blending this eyeshadow in my crease. And then what I'm going to do is just slowly build that up. Not super intense at all, but I do want to, make it a little noticeable. Now I took the same highlighter that I used on my face and just applied this really lightly onto my eyelids. These steps are probably unnecessary, but again, I wanted to go for it all the way. I think that's the third time I said that. Oh well. Now I'm just going to slightly blend a little bit, and then I did go into a lighter Morphe eyeshadow and just tap that on the outer V of my eye. Again, the Makeup Geek eyeshadow would do pretty much the same thing. Okay, so now I'm going in with Scotch tape. I was kind of nervous about this because I was afraid that it was going to lift my foundation, so I did put the tape on the back of my hand to remove most of the stickiness, but I had to use tape or something of that sort to get the smoky eyeliner. So I'm putting that on, and then I went into this MAC eyeshadow, which is more of like a cool toned shade, and I'm just going to start to buff this in to like my lash line, if you will. And this is pretty much, I bet you've never heard of this, but this is the transition shade to our eyeliner. So I'm just going to be smoking this out and creating a wing with it, and just making sure that they are the same intensity as well as the same length, because I don't want one super stubby short and the other out to Egypt, so I had to make them the same. And then I'm going to be applying black right over top of that, just smoking this out the best I possibly can. And then once I have applied that black and am happy with the intensity, I'm going to go back into that pencil brush and just buff out a little bit more. So honestly, this is really easy for eyeliner, which I really appreciated. Now I'm going to just take that tape off, and bam wham, there's your smoky liner. And then I just went back in with that sponge just to make sure that the foundation concealer powder had not lifted. Now I'm going to apply some mascara to my eyelashes, and then I did go to my lower lash line after giving a stress face. I'm going to start to just smoke my lash line out a little bit. I had no additional product on my brush at this specific time. I just used whatever was left. Now I did apply some black eyeliner into my waterline to give my eye shape more of the appearance of hers. And then of course I did fill in my brows. I'm not super happy with these. I think they could have come out a lot better because she has definitely more full brows, but I tried, okay. Now for the lip, I have a little bit more of a fuller lip than she does, so I did not overline whatsoever. I just went with my natural shape. And then I just found this lipstick that I really wanted to use. It's super cheap, but works beautifully for this look. Then once that was on, I actually decided that my eyelashes just weren't doing it for me, so I had to apply some false eyelashes. Sorry, not sorry. So I'm just going to pop those on, and I am all done. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one.